Good evening, I'm Michael Hill. Liz Reyes is on assignment. This morning, the Jefferson Parish Council put the brakes on a decision for a new stadium at Rummel High School. So just what is the council planning to do? Let's turn our attention now to Brooke Erickson with more. Brooke?
Well, Michael, about 150 opponents showed up at the commission meeting today to find out what the council would say about a proposed study for the stadium. If the Archdiocese of New Orleans had its way, this empty soccer field would be full of kids kicking a ball around or throwing a football. There would also be room here for young children to play and learn in a classroom setting.
The Rummel project is not simply confined to a stadium. It is also an educational component as well.
But you can see by the signs lining this street, neighbors in the area are strongly opposed to a 7,500-seat stadium built here for Rummel High School.
If you go look around and drive around, we have neighbors within 25, 30 feet of where the stadium would be proposed.
Santora has collected more than 2,000 signatures from angry neighbors protesting the proposed construction, and their complaints were apparently heard. The council delayed a vote on the project, voting instead to study how the project will affect the area.
And it is a family neighborhood. Kids can walk around at night. A lot of people walk. There's very little traffic.
If a stadium is built, a 1,700-spot parking garage, bigger than this at East Jeff Hospital, would go up too.
There's enough traffic and stuff from the school as it is, and we don't need that at night.
Maestri says Rummel without a stadium is like New Orleans without the Superdome. Maestri says the school has to move forward and progress with the times, and he says when people moved here, they had to know there'd be development.
This is an educational issue. This is an issue about Rummel and what is good for the students at Rummel, for the students who attend, and for their families.
Even though this is a quiet neighborhood, some residents vow to be anything but when it comes to objecting to the stadium.
We don't object to Rummel having a stadium, but not in a residential neighborhood. It's going to affect our property values.
Now this resolution will now go to the Parish Planning Commission, and then they will conduct a study. A lot of emotional people about this.
I bet they are. Thank you, Brooke. The study is expected to take up to about a year.